Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca on the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link. We made it to Friday. Clouding up right now, still dry. Really a nice day today. Temperatures have topped out in the mid-40s. Looking at New Bedford as of about 3:30 in the afternoon. We have some messy weather on the way for later this evening. Some wet snow, but also sleet and then eventually rain. Now, this doesn't really kick in or start until around 10 o'clock this evening. So here's the deal. Fortunately, we're going to get a dry evening commute. And that wintry mix of snow and sleet arriving, I would say between 9 and 11 p.m. And then the game plan here is to have this all switch over to sleet and then eventually rain during the overnight and into early on Saturday morning. Small accumulations, mainly in our northern suburbs, some slippery travel, and I'll show you those numbers in just a second. Very windy on Saturday along the coastline. We do have a wind advisory and lingering, albeit very light, rain and snow showers coming up on Saturday. So first, here's where we have the winter weather advisory for western Kent, right in here, Providence County, northern Bristol County, northern Connecticut, and the best chance of seeing some small accumulations of both snow and sleet before the changeover to rain. And actually sleet, those are those little pellets of ice. I think for several hours, once we switch from snow to sleet, we'll see some of these pellets. Just as slippery as having snow, so you want to be careful during the overnight. But even here, or even this will eventually change to all rain during the overnight. Now, we do have a wind advisory in effect for the areas in orange, Washington County, Southeast Mass, and a high wind warning for the Cape. Now, we're actually starting tomorrow morning through tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to be getting gusts here up to 40, 50 miles per hour and even higher out towards the Cape and Islands. That precipitation, the leading edge is still back towards Pennsylvania. It'll take a bit longer to get here, but eventually arriving between 9 and 11 p.m. We take a look at the forecast for this evening, initially dry, and then here comes that blue, which represents wet snow. And here we are at 11 o'clock, midnight, some wet snow. And then you see the sleet and the rain off to our south. So this pink area by the overnight after midnight is sleet, ice pellets, and then down to the south, this green and red is actually rain, changing to all rain as we wake up tomorrow morning. Temperatures well above freezing, very windy along the south shore at that time. During the afternoon, it does turn a little cooler and colder, so we'll switch over to some just light snow showers. No accumulations expected, just kind of nuisance snow showers and flurries during the afternoon and early evening, and then we're actually clearing out by later tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. Snowfall amounts before the change to rain, the I-95 corridor coating to an inch. You get north and west of Providence, looking at 1 to 3 inches. Would not surprise me if, looking at some new data, that part of western Kent County may be picking up 1 to 2 inches of snow, but you get the general idea. And some of this is actually going to wash away. So looking good for this evening, at least the early part of the evening. But once you get towards 10, 11 o'clock, things are getting slippery. Very windy with rain likely Saturday morning, temperatures in the upper 30s, turning cooler on Saturday afternoon, but still very windy. Some light snow showers, no accumulations, and temperatures in the 30s.